As he reviewed the mid-year budget figures for the 2021-2022 fiscal year, Prime Minister Philip Brave Davis also insisted the Minnis administration failed to disclose significant liabilities and unfunded obligations to the tune of nearly $1 billion.
The previous administration failed to disclose significant liabilities and unfunded obligations of the government, totaling some $821.5 million, almost $1 billion.
Davis says the liabilities and unfunded obligations includes $255.3 million in debt and interest payments related to the government taking over the legacy debt of BPL, $155.5 million in unpaid bills and other obligations for state-owned enterprises, $25.7 million for the Ministry of the Public Service, largely representing outstanding payments for insurance services, $17.7 million for the Office of the Attorney General to settle outstanding legal claims, $14.2 million in VAT refunds for the Department of Inland Revenue. And that's not all.
$15.8 million for the Ministry of Health, which include outstanding payments owed to Doctors Hospital for critical care of COVID-19 patient support. $129.5 million in unfunded contract obligations for the Ministry of Public Works. $23 million in bills for water purchased by the Water and Sewage Corporation. $56 million for the Public Hospital Authority, which includes over $25 million in potential liabilities for the 2018 union agreement, and $34.2 million for the Ministry of Tourism, including a significant amount of unpaid bills for Bahamas Air.
As he provided a line-by-line breakdown for the $1 billion disparity in the Minnis administration's pre-election economic and fiscal update report, the PM also accused the former administration of not being forthcoming with the Bahamian people. Davis also tabled a Deloitte report which found that the Minnis administration's report was only partially compliant with the Fiscal Responsibility Act in its revenue and expenditure forecasts and was non-compliant with the FRA in detailing its new spending and outstanding stock of arrears. Davis says what is also frustrating is some vendors have been refusing to cooperate with the government.
In trying to determine the most accurate picture of the public finances, many vendors have chosen not to cooperate in providing even the most basic information, or continue to stall and attempt to frustrate efforts to determine who received public funds, in what amounts, for what purpose, and under what terms. This is extremely unwise.
Now, when it comes to the state of the country's finances, Davis insisted that the Bahamas is headed in the right direction and moving away from the fiscal cliff, as figures indicated a year-over-year increase in revenue as the deficit and debt to GDP ratio both decreased.
While the external economic environment does still remain favorable, going forward, it is clear that we will need to remain vigilant and prudent.
Reporting for Guardian News Network, I'm Jasmine Brown.